Good morning, my happy little Stampy campers. Welcome to day 4 of virtual summer camp. I hope you guys have been enjoying this week as much as I have. Let's get my comments up here, see if any of my friends are on with me this morning. So I'm live in my studio, ready to share summer camp day 4 with you guys. And we're going to use a designer paper that I got, but I did not buy the bundle or the stamps. So with the gorgeous new designer papers that Stampin' Up's been coming out with, you can do so much with just those packs of paper. So we're going to use Celebratory Sips. Not the best name for me. Words are hard this morning. So good morning, friends. So happy to see you coming in. Time for roll call. So it is time to comment prize patrol if you're on with me so that you can be entered to win my daily giveaway. Also, the race for Camper of the Week is on. So if you've been joining me every single week, somebody is going to be named Stamper of the Week, and you are going to get all the projects that we created. So speaking of projects, we made the twin cards. That's what I was calling them yesterday. The twin cards, because we used the positive and the negative from those Arches dies. A couple of you had asked, are the Arches dies available? Yes, they are. I just went and checked. They are still in stock. They have come in and gone out and come in and gone out because they are super, super popular. So yes, and we have free shipping this week. Free shipping actually ends tomorrow. We had a flash sale Wednesday through Friday. Free shipping flash sale on orders of $75 or more. Plus, when you shop with me, there's additional perks because it's summer camp week. So how lucky were we that Stampin' Up! Decided, to throw in a flash sale on free shipping. So $75 free shipping. Arches are available. Now for the bad news. So I just was in the inventory report looking, and the Sunrise Sailing Bundle has been bumped. So it is non-orderable at the moment. It was around August 14th was when it was expected back. It has been bumped to September 1st. So we've been using that this week. The gorgeous bundle, the stamp set's available. The bundle is not available because the dies and the embossing folder are what is non-orderable. So that does kind of affect the mystery box. So I hope that many of you understand that these things happen. Hopefully you will be patient. A couple of you have purchased the bundle, so I'll be reaching out to you guys for sure and letting you know. I can either offer you a refund or I can just hang in there, and as soon as it arrives, I'll order it and get it out to you. But September 1st is the estimated date for the Sunrise Sailing to be back in stock. Now, many of you already have it. Good on ya. Many of you grabbed it right away, and same as I did. So you will be fine. You'll be able to create your mystery boxes, not a problem at all. And those of you, I think there's maybe 3 of you that had purchased the bundle. So I'll reach out and give you the options there. So these things do happen, especially when our dies are made overseas. And so September 1st, it's not that far away. It feels like it's far away, but it's like a month. So not too bad. So, all right. So that's the bad news. The bad news also is mystery box sold out. So I quickly did a little scramble. I was able to add a couple more. So I actually have 5 more mystery boxes available. So this is going to end on Sunday. So you just have a couple more days to grab the mystery box. If you're curious about the mystery box, basically it is going to contain 6 projects featuring the Sunrise Sailing Bundle. You will need it to do the projects. There just kind of isn't really a way around it of using something similar. You would definitely, it is tied into that particular bundle with the embossing folder and the die cuts, etc. And so it's got 6 projects in it. It has got product that you will need to create your projects. It's got a full tutorial, and then a little surprise and delight for me in the mystery box. That's all I will share. It's a mystery. It's fun to get the box and not know exactly what's in it. So sometimes we get a little bit too into, I need to know exactly what's happening every single moment of the day. Let it go. Let it go. Enjoy a mystery box. All right. So I do have a couple of them. I did a scramble and I have 5 more mystery boxes available. It is in the description of this video. There is a link. It's posted on social media. It's been emailed out. So you can grab yourself a mystery box before it is too late. I have a cat hair on my face. Okay, I think we're good. The other thing I wanted to share really quick is there is an add-on to the mystery box featuring the terrific Toadstool bundle. So it is only $20. It's 4 projects. You're going to get ribbon, gems, the supplies, the tutorial, and a free pack of the Toadstool Designer Series paper. So that is an easy peasy add-on for $20 only. You might as well do it, right? Okay, so yesterday I got a little sidebarred by, let's stop and see who's in. Oh, we have lots of friends on. Cindy's here, Darcy's here, Sharon, Lori, Corinne, Joan, couple Corinnes, Debbie's here, couple Debbies, Pam, Kay. Awesome. I'm so happy to see you. Counselor Jody is very happy to have you for Arts and Crafts Day today. So yesterday I got a little sidebar because we were talking about Friends and the TV show. I kind of went off on a little tangent, as I am known to do occasionally. And so we kind of had some chit chat about the show Friends. But what I wanted to ask you all was, since we are at summer camp, did you guys go to summer camp? Did you attend summer camps when you were younger? There's a cow stampede outside my window. I mean, they're all inside where they belong. That's good. But all of a sudden, we have calves. The calves are outside my window and they're flying around the pasture. Something excited them, I guess. But they're all inside the fence, which is a good thing. But they're racing up and down. Anyway, saw a bird get distracted. But I did want to ask if you guys went to summer camp. I remember going, not often. I did not go to summer camp much. Like I didn't go to church camp or scout camp or anything like a consistent summer camp. I went to horse camp, I think twice, as an overnight type camp. And I remember it was fun. Girl Scout camp every year, 4-H camp. So probably a lot of you went to summer camps. And I did camps then when my daughter was a Girl Scout. So I did attend some of the summer camps. I'll tell you a story about that. Debbie, you didn't go to summer camp. Yeah, we vacationed. We would go to Florida to visit my family, my grandparents. So I remember that a lot, but I don't remember attending a lot of summer camps, just those 2 horseback riding camps that I remember going to. But I had heard on the radio, and I think this was last year, maybe I shared it on last year's live as well when we did summer camp, was there is a big need for women of a certain age to go back to recapture those memories of summer camps. And so I kind of thought that's what we do for retreats, right? If you go to retreats, that's what it is. It's like extended summer camp for adults, right? We eat too much. We stay up too late. We laugh too hard. We just get to leave all the other parts of the world behind and go on retreats. And so I kind of thought that's like the grown-up version of summer camp. So as farm life does, my husband did not do camps at all. Now my kids did. We made a big effort to allow them to not be tied down, in the summer that they got to do camp. So let me tell you before we go on to stamping, I was going to tell you my summer camp story. So anyway, when Taryn was in Scouts, there is a local Girl Scout camp in Caledonia, and it's an overnight camp, and it's a little bit rustic, as in you sleep on like in a cabin. There's no air conditioning, none of that stuff, no amenities, outhouses, mess halls, like that kind of thing. Just bunks in the room, bring your own sleeping bag, yada, yada, yada. So anyway, I was spending the night with Taryn, and I can't remember the name. I think it was like Fleeting Deer or something was our cabin that we were in, but it was down a little bit of a lane in the woods. And then the outhouse was up at the top with the buildings and the mess hall and all that. So in the middle of the night, Taryn has to go to the bathroom. So she wakes me up and I'm like, okay, so we get out of bed, we're tromping through the woods. And I mean, it's dark, right? If you went to camp, like it's not, it's in the woods. It's dark. There's no streets, there's no street lights, all that kind of stuff. And I have my flashlight. So we get up and we go to the outhouse. And as we're starting to head back, my flashlight dies and it is black, pitch black, dark, no moon, no nothing. And I just remember we kind of had gotten away from where the lights were around the outhouses and all that. We had to go down this little path to our cabin. And I'm like, I can't see. I cannot see a thing. It is that dark. And I'm trying to wait for my eyes to adjust to try to figure out where I'm even finding the path. And so we kind of start the way we think we're going. And I'm like, dear Lord, like, I just don't even know. And I don't want to freak her out, but I literally cannot see my hand in front of my face. It is that dark sky kind of deal. So anyway, I'm kind of like looking around and hoping that we're on the right path. And the girls had glow necklaces on during the campfire in the evening. Fortunately, one of the girls in the top bunk rolled over just at the right time, and there were little screen windows at the top bunk, and I saw her glow necklace through the window, and I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Like, we can find where we're going now, because this little girl rolled over and her glow necklace shone through that screen window. So otherwise, Taryn and I might still be lost in the woods. Who knows? I really didn't have a plan B, but I do know plan B is always take 2 flashlights, take extra batteries, have what you needed. But I thought, we're just going to run up to the bathroom quick and come back. And I didn't want to disturb the other parents and everybody who was in my cabin sleeping. And so anyway, praise be for Allison. Allison saved our life when she rolled over and had a glow necklace on. So I was able to find my way back. Okay, that's my camp story. So anyway, we have one more day of camp. You guys, one more day. Sad. So tomorrow is our last day of summer camp, but last day of free shipping. And Mystery Box, I said, is going to wrap up on Sunday, and then I'll get things going. So tomorrow, we had talked about Fun Fold Friday. So I showed you what we had done at my team leaders meeting the other week. Not the other week, it was just the other day. And so I did finish them out, and I thought, let's go ahead and share these and do something a little bit more technical. So here is the first one. Debbie was on too. Debbie, I finished these out. Not quite what Cindy had done, but still, isn't that so cool? Okay, so there's one, and here is the other one. I finished that one as well. Okay, so join me tomorrow, and we will be doing Fun Fold Friday with a little bit of Charming Day. It was absolutely scary when I couldn't see, and I've been to this camp before, so I just had no bearings. When it's that dark, you just have no bearings. We had also gone down to West Virginia to a cabin with some friends. And I remember being we were out in the yard at dark, and it was so dark, but the sky, if you've been to like complete pitch black, where you get to see the beauty of the sky at night when it is that dark, I mean, breathtaking. But this was not like that, because it was black, like it was cloudy, dark, no stars, no moon, all that. I did think if I just kept going down over the hill and I just kept making my way down, I was going to end up at the local bar. So I thought, I think that would be okay. I could end up back at the local bar, but you get so turned around because I didn't really know which way the cabins and the bathrooms were, versus I just knew that the bar was down. So that was going to be at like 2 a.m. I was going to show up at the bar and then hopefully find the main road. But anyway, we're all good. Okay. Debbie's going to make them. Yes. I did okay making them. I did mess up 2 pieces. So I might suggest creating them on like some scrap junky cardstock so that you make sure that you have your cuts and your scores correctly, because mine were not. So I did mess up a piece of pecan pie, but it's all good. All righty. Oh, Melinda, you went over the mountains in West Virginia and saw the Milky Way. Yeah, we were in West Virginia somewhere. Fredericksburg, might that be right? Is that Fredericksburg, Virginia, or Fredericksburg, West Virginia? I don't know. Anyway, we were down south a couple hours staying at a cabin, and it was just phenomenal, just phenomenal. Okay, so oh, we do need to say Prize Patrol winner is Carmen Melendez from yesterday. Prize Patrol winner from Tuesday, I don't know who you are. So if you are on YouTube, I might not be able to see your name. So whoever is on YouTube at Weepoo18, that is the winner. And I can't get you your Prize Patrol unless you comment and tell me your address. So give you a couple days for that, and we'll see. If not, I'll have to pick another winner. So make sure if you're on YouTube that I am able to communicate with you, and I do reply to you and let you know. Oh, Virginia, Fredericksburg, Virginia. So maybe that's where I was. Anyway, okay, let's get crack-a-lackin'. Okay, so I told you Carmen Melendez, she won these. These are non-orderable as well. So you guys are lucky ducks who are getting the mix and match greetings. Okay, so let's see if we are going to use blooming phrases today. And the oh my God, that is hard. Celebratory Sips designer series paper. And I would show you the paper, but honestly, I have used the heck out of it. And I even had to bum some paper from my girl Beth so that I could just do the make and takes. But it is an online exclusive. And it just so happens that I will be using this designer series paper for my bingo event, which we will talk about in a minute. So this is the stamp set that I chose for sentiments, and then I just paired it with the DSB. So here is the project that we are going to create. These are just cut out of designer series paper, so easy peasy for that. So we have got some Blackberry Bliss. Oh, Blackberry Bliss. Blackberry Bliss. Ew. Oh, I found a missing glue dot. That's okay. It'll be all right. Blackberry Bliss and Bubble Bath. So this is embossed with, it's an embossing folder. There's two of them in a pack. This is a scavenger hunt. Two of them in a pack. They are the small 3-inch ones. They are online exclusives, and it's something garden. So if anyone finds out that embossing folder, let me know. The other one is flowers. I just know that it's online exclusive. And then we've got some of the Celebratory Sips designer series paper. So we're going to add that on the side here. We're getting ready to run out of adhesive, but that's okay. I came prepared. Counselor is always prepared at summer camp. So since I didn't really have too much summer camp experience, I did have to live vicariously through my daughter with all the scout stuff. So, do you guys, those of you with Girl Scouts, Boy Scouts, or those that did camp, do you know what GORP is? That's my quiz for today. Do you know what GORP is? GORP, GORP. All righty, let's add this to our card base. I love these two colors together, and I never would have thought to do it, but Stampin' Up, they know what's up. All right, so there we go. Now I have a stylish shape, and I did have, oh, I was going to cut these out so you didn't have to watch me fussy cut. I'm so sorry. Okay, so glass and garden embossing folder. Thank you so much. Thank you. Who said that? Melinda. Awesome. Thank you, Melinda. Joan. Yes, Joan said what GORP is, but do you know what it stands for? Joan said it's trail mix, which is true. GORP, but it actually is a moniker for something. So I was just wondering if you know what actually GORP stands for. So I remember that we would always pack that and take that on our hikes when we were at Girl Scout camp. All right, there's one. So we have a little sangria going on. Little sangria going on. Oh, no. Okay. Yep, trail mix. Just wondering if you guys know exactly what. Oh, Lori said, Lori said, like silly putty, Elmer's glue. Yes, that was like we would make that too, but I forget what that was called. Like goo or something like that. But GORP actually stands for something. All right. I'll tell you my favorite GORP to make is, well, wait and see. Yep, there you go. There's the girls. Good old raisins and peanuts. Dawn says granola, peanuts, and raisins. That would work too, but it does stand for good old raisins and peanuts. And my favorite is peanuts with candy corn. Have you guys done that? Peanuts and candy corn. So good. Who knew? Speaking of, candy corn season is a coming. You're either a liker or a lover or a hater. I have a feeling when it comes to candy corns. But yeah, so we would do candy corn, M&Ms, peanuts. But even just candy corns and peanuts by itself is good too. Kind of cuts the salty and kind of cuts the sweet, I think, with the salt of the peanut. All right, we do talk about some fun things, don't we? So now everybody needs to make some GORP and come to camp tomorrow. Come to camp tomorrow with your GORP. Okay, now we can add our drinky poos here. I knew that was going to happen. All right, hold please. One thing I do like to do, here's a little tip. Oh, everybody's hungry now for um get those boogers out of there. When you're changing, you get these glue boogers in there. Get them out because they do kind of plug up the works every now and then. So I always, when I change my adhesive refill, I like to get out the booger. Get out the booger. I'm surprised candy corn is not in the store now, Lori. There's Christmas at Hobby Lobby. It's not even freaking August, friends, but there is Christmas at the Holly Hobby. Okay, try again. There we go. So there's our drinky poos, whatever it is of your choice. Mocktails, cocktails, totally your call. I do like my cocktails. I have discovered mules. Am becoming a huge fan of mules. I have also realized that wine gives me heartburn and heart palpitations, so that's not fun. So I'm usually a hard cider person. I do like my hard ciders. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to stamp our celebrate because if you got to drink, you got to celebrate. Celebrate good times. Come on. Karaoke time. Let's go. Crafters got to craft even in July. That is true. That is true. And I know they put them on sale too, so that does help. All right, now let that just have a sec to dry because I'm going to do some more fussy cutting. All right, what's our next topic to talk about? What is your favorite drink, cocktail or mocktail? I just am not a beer person, just cannot do it. There's some, I like sweet. And so there's some that I'm okay with, but not a huge fan. The husband is very into his bourbons. So he does enjoy a lot of bourbon. To me, it just tastes all the same like cough syrup. So I do not have a palate for that. That is for sure. Maybe you just need to keep trying it and learning about it. He kind of likes the history of it and that type of thing. So now he does make a good whiskey sour, and I'm not gonna lie. The other thing that we like which maybe we'll have at our Yellow House this weekend as we like palomas for summer. So maybe we'll have those. I'm going to have a craft day at my Yellow House with some of my friends on Saturday. And so I do like a paloma, but I really, really, really haven't been getting into the different mules. All righty. Almost done. Almost done. Now we're hungry and thirsty. Thirsty Thursday. Okay. So let's get this sucker on here. I should have used glue dots. That would have actually worked a little bit better. This made it a smidge messy, but that's okay. Celebrate good times. Come on. Okay, so there's our celebrate. Then I've got the strawberry slush gems. So we're going to add a couple of these on here. Now keep in mind, you can hop to my blog after this and I will have the recipe, not for the drinks, but I will have the recipe for my cards. So you can hop over. Let me see. Oh, bootlegger. Never had that one. Who's got a bourbon bar? Oh, yes, April's bourbon bar. I also heard there's one local to us. April has a personal one. Um, but yeah, I've heard there's a good, or maybe it's tequila. Maybe there's a tequila place nearby us. I've not done too much with tequila because I'm scared it'll make my clothes fall off. Okay. I was going to say something about this car. Oh, I'm trying to find. Oh, my Lanta, guys. I'm so glad you come on and hang out with me because I just don't always have a clue what I'm doing. I'm trying to find my blog. Okay, there it is at the bottom. So you can hop over there and I will have all of those cards for all week long are ready to go. Ooh, a strawberry daiquiri. That would be good. You might like the sweet things like me. All right. So as I mentioned, blooming phrases, that is actually I'm going to use this with my bingo event. Okay. So that is coming up. Someone had asked about it the other day, and because we're in summer camp, I'm kind of just slowing things as to get through summer camp. This will be happening next week. It is summer's last bingo bash. This is totally virtual, but if you live close by, you can come here. So I usually have people in the studio and I have online. So I'm saying bingo, but sometimes I call it Zingo. Back a little while ago, Facebook was very picky about when I would say bingo because it's games of chance and we weren't allowed to they just kept telling me that I wasn't allowed to say bingo or promote bingo or anything like that. But it's bingo held on Zoom. So sometimes we call it Zingo. So it is going to be August 23rd, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And it's so much fun, my friends. You're going to love it. So we are going to use the celebratory sips. We are going to use blooming phrases and registration is going to open soon. So you do have to register so I can get everything packed and ready and get your kits to you before the 23rd so that you've got your bingo cards. So we normally play 6 games of bingo, regular bingo, and then we do a jackpot bingo. Okay, so, oh, I'm getting distracted by the comments. Salted caramel bourbon. Hello. So look for information coming out about that. If you want to get the registration early, this is a special perk. I'm throwing this out there for my campers. If you want to have early bird registration, just comment bingo and I will get that to you. But it will also go out email, social media, text, all that good stuff. So bingo bash. August 23rd, we are using blooming phrases and celebratory sips. So now you could definitely substitute any sentiment of choice if you don't happen to have this one. Okay, so let's do another project here. Let's do some more drinking, shall we? Sip, sip, hooray. So now we're switching gears from that beautiful, dark, rich blackberry bliss to our yummy strawberry slush. That should be a drink. Let's do that. Let's invent a strawberry slush drink. That would be like a strawberry margarita, right? All right, we're going to add our designer series paper to a piece of basic white. Okay, cute. I have some samples I want to share with you then using this because, like I said, I did not get the stamp set. I've just been working with the paper and doing a lot of fussy cutting. Yes, Debbie and Betty, you guys better be ready for bingo. It's been a long time. I went back and looked and I think we played bingo, I think in January. How did that happen? I mean, come on, time flies. All right, now we have got another piece of the celebratory sips, and we're going to add that to the white. This one is got the timid tiger, nice and bright and orangey. Okay, we're going to take a bit of the strawberry slush ribbon and wrap that around the back. So this is a pretty easy card. I will say for bingo, if you don't have the celebratory sip or sip sip hooray dies, you will have to do some fussy cutting. So that's just the only thing that I will tell you about that because you'll have to cut out some of your drinks. But I thought that seems fun that we could hop on Zoom. We could have a little bit of mimosas or maybe we'll have strawberry slushes. Grab your drink, your iced coffee, whatever you would like, depending on the time zone you are in. And we will just celebrate that summer is winding down. I was going to do Christmas, but I'm not there yet. I am just not there yet when it comes to Christmas. Okay, now, um, well, shoot. I don't have my stamp set that I used for this one. So let me grab that. Hold one sec. Simply Said, where are you? Sorry about that. I used Simply Said because I wanted hello. Hello. You either hear Adele or Lionel Richie whenever I say that, yeah? Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Okay. Pop Tarts, where are you? Okay, let's add these. I did cut out ahead of time. So, okay, if you're coming on, some of you are just joining, make sure you're commenting Prize Patrol so that you are entered to win today's daily giveaway. All right, here we go. I see I'm going to have to go back through all the conversations because it looks like you guys are talking drinks and I'm digging it. Okay, there we go. Then we'll have this one. I don't know what this one might be. This looks good though. It looks like a yummy drink. Drinky poo. I want to see a little bit of the ribbon there, but it's okay. I feel like I'm covering up too much. Gonna be how it is gonna be. All right, we've got our hello, and I stamped that with cloud cover. We talked yesterday about cloud cover ink. So if you weren't on yesterday, really quick, cloud cover ink pad is only available to demonstrators. But if you are a customer and you want cloud cover, you can get a stamp and spot and a refill, and that will make your own ink pad, and it will be correct. These colors have too much shift in them because of the ink with the foam is having a reaction. But if you use the stamp and spots, which is a linen base, that will give you the correct color. So the color shift was just too much, and Stampin' Up said, sorry, Charlie, we can't have that. Okay, so now we're going to go through here. This is the new Strawberry Slush Faux Linen Ribbon, and we're going to tie ourselves a cute little bow here, which does make it thick. So if you are mailing it, you might just want to do a knot or pay the extra postage. Just be aware of that when you get a certain thickness. The post office doesn't like that. And even though you're paying an arm and a leg for a freaking stamp, they're going to tell you you have to pay more. I think, what are we up to? 75 cents for a stamp? That's just crazy. It's probably going to go up again at Christmas too, just because they know that they've got us. All right, so now I'm going to still use these strawberry slush gems, but I'm using the clear ones. And where's my other one? Let's put one. Just do one there. Okay, so there is 2 easy peasy cards. What you think? All right. So also, speaking of blooming phrases, I love that you guys are, I can't wait. I can't wait to go back and read all the comments. And I'll have to tell my husband about all the things that you're talking about. Okay, so speaking of blooming phrases, I also have a creative escape club. So this is a club that you join, and each month you are going to get the kit shipped directly to your house. So I am using blooming phrases for this one as well. So what I've been trying really hard to do is maximize what I'm purchasing. I'm trying to be very careful and very mindful to buy things that I know I can get a ton of use out of, because I realized I've got so much stuff sitting on my shelf that I use maybe once or maybe not at all. And so I'm using blooming phrases for many things in the same month. So Creative Escape Club is a subscription club. The link, if you need the link, just comment club and I will get it to you. I don't have it linked anywhere else. So each month you are going to just automatically get your kit delivered to you. And I have a Facebook group and I tell them what we're going to be using. And then you get a tutorial and you get $20, $20 to $25 in product. Usually you get about 6 to 8 different projects and whatever you need to create those projects. I try to keep them fairly generic so that you can sub in different sentiments that you might always have. Now, the other perk is that it is a discount because prices have gone up and I have kept my club the same. So if you were to just buy the class, you're going to pay a different price than if you are in club. So club members automatically get a discount each month. They also get bonus cards in their tutorials. There's always a bonus project. And every 6 months, I give them a little club anniversary gift. So Creative Escape Club is a lot of fun. It's just nice. It's that easy button. You sign up one time, and every single month you're going to get the projects and the product. So if you're interested, just comment club and I will get you some information. Of course, you can start anytime that you wish. Easy as that. Now, let me show you a couple of the other samples that I created. So I think it's called The Right Words. Um, the right words, it's an online exclusive stamp set, but I used it. That's what this one is. And it's got like inside and outside uh, words, which I really, really liked. So I just fussy cut all of those guys out. I mean, I just cut them out and put them on there. But there are dies that may do that. Then I did this one. That's similar to the card. Oh, no, it's not. I thought I added the DSP the way that we did yesterday, but I forgot. And then I have this one, kind of again with the raspberry and the bubble bath. Okay, my friends, so that's what I have for you. Don't forget, tomorrow is the last day of summer camp. So make sure you're coming and you're commenting Prize Patrol. This does make you, this is actually the peach pie, and then this one has the timid tiger, so you can see the difference in the oranges. But I really did like the timid tiger. Camper of the week is going to win all the projects that I created. Also, if you're interested in Creative Escape Club, comment club. I see a couple of you guys did, and I will send you the information. Also, all of my tutorials 20% off during summer camp. Just hop to shop. The link is in the description, and you're going to use Summer Camp 20. Every tutorial is 20% off. So if you need a little crafty bump You can look and see what I used and be like, hey, I have that bundle. Show me some other things. And I think that's it. Just a couple more. The last I looked, I added 5 more mystery boxes. So if you are interested in a mystery box, the information is in the description of this video. And that's what I have for you guys this week. So take care, be safe, and I will see you back here tomorrow for our last day of summer camp. Bye, friends.